Thank you so much, dear Dmytro, once again for your openness, for the very fruitful and substantive discussions that we had today. I'm glad that you attended this special meeting of the bilateral between Romania, Poland and Turkey on security matters. We had the opportunity to discuss in detail the security situation in the region, especially in and around Ukraine. And we decided to stay alert and focused about the incoming possible evolutions, and also to continue to support both Ukraine and Georgia as far as the European and Euro-Atlantic aspirations of the two countries, and also to firmly support the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine and, of course, of Georgia. We have discussed today also bilateral issues, and we have discussed many important aspects of these bilateral relations, about our political dialogue, about our sectorial and economic cooperation that we need to stimulate further. We have also discussed about the issue of the respective Romanian minority in Ukraine and Ukrainian minority in Romania. And I am pleased to say that we have a series of results, I would say, and a certain progress on this issue. So I would like, first of all, to thank the Ukrainian side for the approval for the extension of the scholarship program developed by our Department for Romanians Abroad, to include also the 4th grade students, and this approval covers this year as well. We also have taken an important step and discussed a matter which we have also discussed before during our meeting on the 8th of September. I'm glad that Minister Kuleba assured me, also in a written letter, written form, that I have received a couple of days ago, that the Ukrainian side acknowledges that the so-called Moldovan language is in fact the Romanian language, and I'm glad that the Ministry of Education of Ukraine already instructed the local authorities in that regard in order to apply the law on education that aspect. We have also discussed today about the resuming of the activity of the Joint Intergovernmental Commission on Minority Issues, and I'm glad that we will be able to resume the activity of the Commission quite soon. We have also discussed about the situation of several Ukrainian educational institutions teaching in Romanian language, about the Romanian schools and classes in Ukrainian language, and we both expressed the availability to apply the respective legislation at its fullest, and I'm glad, for instance, that the high school behind Minescu in Solotvino it's not affected in any place, and the Ukrainian authorities will ensure that the activity of this unit will take place in normal conditions. We have also discussed today about the start of the negotiations on a comprehensive agreement in the field of protection of the identity rights of the Romanians in Ukraine and Ukrainians in Romania. It's a proposal that we have made last year, and now we have this confirmation. I think it's a good step forward. But we have discussed many other issues about connectivity, about opening new cross-border points. We have discussed about the progress on the start of the construction of the new bridge over the Tisa River between Sighetul Marmației and Bila Tserkva. We have discussed many other important political issues, and I would like also to inform you, as I have informed also Minister Kuleba, that Romania decided to respond to an appeal which was made by Ukraine through NATO structures and channels to donate a number of medical and protective gear worth of 1 million euro protective medical equipment, which is useful in the fight against the COVID pandemic. I would like to thank Mr. Minister Dmytro once again for the openness of this dialogue, the substantive discussion that we had. There are a lot of positive issues that we are working on, and I'm confident that the bilateral relation between Romania and Ukraine will continue to develop and deepen. It is indeed a strategic relationship.
Thank you. Thank you, Bogdan. Thank you for your hospitality. It will not be an exaggeration to say that Ukrainian-Romanian relations are on the rise. This is in particular proved by a number of specific results and achievements that my colleague Bogdan Aurescu mentioned. Both of us, our teams and representatives of other government agencies of Ukraine and Romania work hard to make sure that we resolve some long-standing issues on our agenda and move forward in the interests of our people, our countries, and the region as a whole. I would like to officially inform you that Ukraine is eager to build a strategic partnership with Romania and to officially recognize Romania as a strategic partner of Ukraine. This will mean a very special relationship between our countries, and together with Minister Aurescu, we agreed to work actively and eagerly in that direction to achieve that goal. Ukraine and Romania, our partnership, will make the entire region, Black Sea region and Central European region, a stronger place with more opportunities for prosperity. It is true that we discussed a number of issues related to our economy, facilitating trade between us, facilitating movement of people and crossing the border. We agreed to hold, without any delay, consultations between our ministries of foreign affairs and interior to discuss the outstanding issues related to the opening of new crossing points and the construction of the bridge. Well, to make a long story short, we will be happy to see more of Romania in Ukraine and more of Ukraine in Romania. That would be in the best spirit of our relationship. And to conclude, I would like to thank Romania for resolved and adamant support of Ukraine in the facing Russian aggression and principles of international law that my country is defending, which is respect for territorial integrity, prohibition of aggression, and so forth and so on. Romania is a country based on principles. Romania is a country that stands by principles. And this is deeply appreciated, along with the support that Minister Aurescu just announced, the support that will be provided to Ukraine. So thank you once again, and we will continue working on all these and other issues of mutual interest.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.